Hey, let's talk about some soccer. So the FIFA Club World Cup is finally underway, and the first match of the tournament was Inter Miami versus Ahly, and it did not disappoint. So without further ado, let's go over the three takeaways from this opening match. All right, takeaway number one. Going into this tournament, there was a lot of criticism that they shouldn't be playing it, congested schedule, player fatigue, no one wants to watch it, and it's going to be a big flop. But I'll tell you what, the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, the football stadium for the Miami Dolphins, was packed. It was a full house. The crowd was awesome. It was, I would say, easily majority Egyptian supporters. It was a ocean of red creating the atmosphere, and they were into it. So the tournament being a flop, if this is a litmus test of what we're going to expect over the course of the next month, I think that all of the naysayers that said this tournament would be a flop are going to have to eat their words. It was a good game. It was entertaining. From a neutral standpoint, or maybe even a non-soccer standpoint that's tuning in just to see what it's about, sometimes non-soccer fans say 0-0, what a boring game. In America, we like points. We like scores. We like baskets, touchdowns, runs, everything. But in soccer, you can have a really exciting game that's 0-0, and that's exactly what this was. So for anyone wondering if this tournament would just be an outright failure, the answer is no, and it's off to a great start. All right, takeaway number two. How did the MLS team do against this international competition? So Inter Miami faced Ahly, an Egyptian champion and an African Champions League champion. And to be honest, the Egyptian team looked the stronger of the sides early on, and they had all the chances to take the lead and really get this tournament off on the wrong foot for Miami. But due to some really great individual performances defensively for Inter Miami, that wasn't the case, and the game stayed pretty tight. So overall, I'm very proud of how Inter Miami did against Ahly in this opening game. I thought they were competitive. I thought they generated chances. I thought they had good defensive stops. And overall, they didn't look like they didn't belong in this competition. Now, I know they're not playing Man City and PSG yet. This is Ahly. African champion, rightfully should be respected, but to the average soccer fan, maybe not a name that you're familiar with. Even so, I had heard they were going to be good, and they were good. I was impressed by them. It was really fun to watch them, and I thought the fact that Inter Miami kept up with them despite missing one of their key players in Jordi Alba, it was a good representation for MLS, and I'm excited to see them play more in this tournament. All right, takeaway number three. So the game was 0-0, but it could have been 4-4, 3-2. There were a lot of goals in this match that were inches away from changing the outcome. I would say that the goalie for Inter Miami, Unsari, he very much deserves man of the match, or as they're calling in this tournament, superior player of the match, sponsored by Michelob Ultra. So he came up with some amazing saves, and he single-handedly kept Miami in the game, which I think gave them the confidence to keep moving forward, keep searching for that goal. And Leo Messi and Luis Suarez, they almost got it. Luis Suarez 100% chipped the goalie, and right on the goal line, their defender did this amazing bicycle kick to clear it off the lines, saving the goal. It was beautiful. I loved how much it seemed like it meant to these players and how close we were to getting that first goal. On the other side of the field, the Egyptian goalie was fantastic as well. I think just because Miami's goalie had more to do and more frequently, I think that he was the man of the match. But don't get it twisted. The Egyptian goalie, he had some amazing saves, and one of them, most entertainingly, was at the very end of the match when Messi tried to hit a left-footed shot from outside of the 18 on the right-hand side of the goal, and he almost put it upper 90 with minutes to play in the game, and would have ended this thing on one of those magical Messi goals. So even though Unsari gets man of the match or superior player of the match for Inter Miami, both goalies deserve a lot of respect, and this was a very, very fun game to watch as an American soccer fan. All right, let's check out the other games. Let's see how the other MLS teams do. Seattle Sounders is going to be playing Botafogo. And, of course, my boys LAFC are going to be playing Chelsea. We'll see how they do.